Excuse me, gents. Can you please let go of those two? They're family. Chili, the Donnarco enforcer that had Kevin in a headlock, was startled to see Silas and let Kevin go with a thud. Toblerone, the Donnarco enforcer built like a fridge, held Ray up by the collar. Tell him what you said about my mother, you creep! I'd rather not. I apologized profusely after I said it, and given more thought, it was a compliment if anything. Look, Raymond has a few problems. That's evident. But my dearly departed wife, his sister, was quite fond of him. I get it. Ooh, family, am I right? Especially when you're all werewolves. Silas and the enforcers shared a long laugh, while Candace, Jesse, Kevin, and Ray awkwardly looked on and around the room. First things first, the password. Oh yeah! What is the color of the raven's blood? Black is the heart of my lover. Bada boom, bada bingo! Tommy Bahama over here said red. Because a raven's blood is red! I don't have to defend myself! The main ballroom of the mansion had been converted into a casino. Many of the Moon's wealthy, as well as the criminal elite, rubbed shoulder to shoulder at craps tables and commiserated when the roulette wheel went to red. The Donnarco enforcers guided the group to the back of the casino, into Don Giuseppe Donnarco's office. Giuseppe was an overweight Winston with a well-trimmed mustache and an eggshell white suit. He sat behind his red oak desk as the lifeless head of a green-furred jackalope rested above him on the wall in the back. 2 chairs were in front of him. The one to his right was empty, while Amici Guastani Jr. occupied the left. Chili and Toblerone entered with Silas and the others. Good to see you, Signors Bloodgood and Armstrong. Please have a seat with Don Guastani. I'll do no such thing. This man just tried to have me killed. Ditto. To be fair, my father wanted me dead as well. We were in the middle of a war amongst ourselves. I was gonna put a hit on the old man when your guy obliterated him. Jesse stepped back, attempting to fade from Don Amici's eyesight, but it was too late. I see you, killer. It's okay. You saved me a lot of money, you know that? And with the death of Amici Sr., a truce has been broken between us. So our lives are no longer in danger. I got no beef with you. And myself. I'm willing to write you off as a poor business venture. Let bygones be bygones. Excellent. Now that's settled, I do have a new concept that might be of interest. What did you do with the Redbone family? Who? The skinwalkers that were in protective custody with us. We heard your father's goons take down the guard outside our door. I don't know nothing about that. Last I heard, they were focusing everything on taking down Rippa over there. Ah! A blood-curdling scream came from the casino floor. The group, including the 2 Dons, rushed out of the office to the sight of a 9-foot-tall golem made of moonrock. His eyes glowed a blinding pale blue as the Spectre sisters orbited around him. He opened his mouth to speak, emitting more light that blinked on and off with every word. Jesse Todd, come with us and spare everyone in this room. Attention to all currently armed members of the Donnarco family. Todd is under our protection. Same goes for all the Guastanis in the building. So what are you waiting for? Waste these weirdos. The wealthy and elite guests ducked under tables, while the mobsters brandished all of their weapons, directing a hail of laser fire at the Moon Golem and the Spectre sisters. The blast had no effect on the Golem, hitting his body like drops of rain. The Spectre sisters went in 3 directions. One sister took on the approaching Donnarcos flying at her, phasing through Toblerone, catching him off guard. She took his carbon monoxide Springfield pistol. Shaking it in her hands, she turned all of the charges into liquid silver, then proceeded to open fire. The shot melted through his chest and spread until he spontaneously combusted. The Spectre sister turned her attention to the remaining foot soldiers. With every bang came a blam that erupted in buckets of blood all over the mansion. The second sister at the far end of the casino floor cast a spell, causing blue fire to erupt from the white diamond chandelier. She directed the fire with her mind to separate, becoming an army of 3-foot-tall, walking flames that jumped on and incinerated Guastani's men. The Moonrock Golem with the third sister in tow stormed through the casino searching for Jesse. He stomped on gaming tables, crushing those hiding underneath them like insects. Tentacles made of lightning ring out through the third Spectre sister's fingertips, flipping over anyone and everything in her way. Jesse, Candace, Silas, Ray, and Kevin hid behind a curtain deep in the far right wing of the casino. I know I'm new here, but all this stuff is crazy, right? Too crazy. Most unprecedented. I'm terrified beyond rational thought.
What they said.
I gotta do something. All these people are dying because of me.
Are you nuts? If you go out there, it's what they want.
Jesse looked at the chaos. On one side of the room, men exploded into balls of blood. On the other, they were being burned alive to the bone. While in the center, the golem was now picking up and throwing people without a care for where they landed or what they hit. Yeah, but doing nothing isn't what I want. He stood out from the curtain, approaching the golem. Hey, Rockbiter, I'm right here!
Then you agree to leave peacefully?
My plan's to go down swinging.
Fool.
Maybe so. At least I'm not a coward. The Moonrock Golem charged at Jesse. Fist raised, he swung, sending Jesse backwards through a wall. In less than half a minute, the Megawolf returned, leaping from the hole in the wall onto the golem, clawing, biting, and punching at the stone creature until it started to chip away, ultimately being pounded into dust. The Megawolf howled in triumph before being surrounded by the Spectre sisters, who collectively summoned a glass cage around him. Candace ran out from behind the curtain.
Jesse!
The Spectre sisters took off with their prize, blasting a hole through the ceiling on their way out. You just listened to Werewolves on the Moon, Episode 8, La Cosa Luna Nostra. This audio drama was written, recorded, performed, and edited by Drew Manning. If you enjoyed it, please stay tuned to this channel. Thank you for your time, and have a great one.